Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them.
That was strange. Yo, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Salute the Ilpo. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Ilpo. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we gotta to all the people over on Rumble. I'm so sorry. I don't know what Rumble did. It's something weird going on over there right now. I've been trying to fix it for the last 20 minutes and it's not so we'll be back on with y'all next time. I got something going on with my camera. That's better. I can live with that. I can live with that. Shit, y'all know where y'all at, man. Welcome to the party. All Purpose Podcast. I am Seven the Panther, aka the Carolina Hurricane, Ridiculous Slang, aka your baby mama's favorite rapper, aka Pod Strickland, if you're getting the point. And of course, you know how we do, man. Got the squad of the building. Phantom, what's good, man? How was your weekend, brother?
Long as hell, tiring as hell. I'm here though.
I feel that. Yeah. Oh yeah. This was you had to get it in this weekend. Yeah.
I had to get it in all week. I'm here tonight though.
Oh man, that's crazy. So did you even get a chance to you had to watch some shit on the playback as far as games and shit this weekend?
Man, we're gonna get into that shit, dog. 4 quarters of both goddamn games was shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely get to that. Salute to Evan Almighty.
They made going to bed easy. They made going to bed easy. Motherfuckers made going to bed like, damn, I need to stay up for this shit. No,
I feel that. Nah, I mean, it's a whole lot about that. It's a whole lot about that I was like, man, it's a lot of factors that play into why this is turning out the way it's turning out. But I hope that when people look back at it, they look at it with the right lens. I mean, we'll get into all of that obviously, but shit, yeah, I don't. We ain't got to start there, obviously. I mean, basketball is the main thing going on right now, so we definitely want to save that for a later topic. But you put something on the doc that I found interesting that I did want to kind of dive into a little bit. There's been a lot of talk about Antonio Brown lately, a lot, for various different reasons. And my apologies, Green. My bad, brother. I saw your what's up. I was forgive me. I don't feel good. A little sick, under the weather, high. It's a lot happening right now. So it's been a lot going on with Antonio Brown lately. But one of the things that I find, I don't know, it's kind of disturbing to me. Like, what is his issue with Deion Sanders? More importantly, what is his issue with Deion Sanders' kids, or anybody who even supports Deion Sanders? Like what? Do you know what the genesis of this is?
I don't remember where this started at. Like the beginning of it is the part I've been trying to track down, but I don't know if he was shooting at shit. I don't know if he started shooting at the kids first or he started shooting at Deion first, but he apparently had a problem with him. And it's been downhill ever since. And now you got everybody from Shador, Shiloh, Antonio Brown, Pac-Man Jones, Asante Samuel, Cam Newton. You got everybody in this shit.
Oh yeah.
You got everybody in it. And then he started. I do think it's a bitch ass move that he would show himself when he was playing for the Raiders, training against them kids when they were either freshmen in high school, and then putting the video.
Feel me? Yeah. I got so many problems with you. First of all, I just got to say, again, it's been several different kinds of conversations going on around Antonio Brown recently. Um, and I want to be very clear when I say that there's in no way does my perception of what we're talking about right now impact how I feel about the other conversation that I heard about. So I will say this, Antonio Brown, you have absolutely positively, if nothing else in this world, you have discovered how to become one of the most polarizing people in the world. Yeah, you've become one of the most polarizing people in the world, and that's got a lot to do with it. Green. You're absolutely right. His cockiness got a lot to do with it. Um, people be talking CTE and all of that, TCE, whatever. They be talking about that, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's possible. He took some licks. Like we've seen him take some wows. You know what I'm saying? However, here's my thing. And I heard somebody that played for the Steelers say this. They was like, nah, y'all don't understand. Like AB was always this guy. It's just when he wasn't putting the numbers up to support him being that guy, he had to do it quietly. Had to keep a lot of shit to himself. Once he got out there and showed them I'm that dude, and they paid him like he that dude. Oh, the dog's off the chain now. You know what I'm saying? Like the dog's off the chain now. So um
That
I don't
summer,
like I don't
that training camp, he got paid. That's where it said he started showing his ass.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't like nothing about this, man. Leave them kids alone, yo. Let them play. Like what they just out here trying to get it. Like you had to get out there and get it. Like you was AB was a what, fourth round pick?
Fourth or fifth,
I
yeah.
think fourth or fifth, some shit like that. So I'm like, yo, you really ain't got no room to talk. Like you was a fourth, fifth round pick, and look what you turned into. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Leave the kids alone, man. And if your problem is with their pops, I just want to be very clear to you about one thing, Antonio Brown. If you had been in your prime when Prime was in his prime, you're not doing none of that shit you doing against him. You ain't doing a whole lot of that against him. I promise you. Not gonna happen. He'll make you think you open, but you're not really open. It just looked like that. I'm just telling you, bro. Like I feel you. That leads me to the other question though. That was brought to the table. And it was a conversation with a couple of former receivers. I think Darrell Revis was also in the conversation. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Marshall was in the conversation. Oh shit, somebody else was. I think Deshaun Jackson might have been in the conversation. But the question was, if Antonio Brown is a top 10 wide receiver. And I think the first person, I can't remember who it was, started to say, well, no. Brandon Marshall immediately was like, nah. Nope, not at all. And I was like, gives me something to think
Top
about.
top 10 all time.
Top 10 all time. Yeah.
Hmm.
I could probably name 10 receivers better than AB. I'm pretty sure I could do it. And that's no diss to AB. Like you got to think about something with the expansiveness of the history of the NFL and some of the receivers that have played in the game. Like for you to even be in the top 20 is fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? And do I think he's top 20? Probably. I think it's closer to the top 20 than the top 10. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
Top 10. Let's see. Before I can get to AB. So I know who my like 5 or 6 is. That was shit. I do that. I just did that in my head that fast. So you got Rice, Owens, Moss, shit, Carter probably before him, maybe.
Chris Carter?
Maybe Carter before him.
You saying Chris Carter?
Yeah, probably.
I think Chris Carter, I'd say Chris Carter because I think Chris Carter had a longer stretch of excellence with less physical abilities. He's not as physically gifted as AB. AB's way faster than him and quicker and all of that. So I think Chris Carter did more with less. Just my assessment. But I'm sorry. Go
Then
ahead.
you got Fitzgerald, Megatron, Julio.
Whew. Julio
Somebody
was the
tried to
one that they was talking about. Julio was the one
Yeah,
they was talking
that
about.
was
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody brought that up about Julio. I'm like, there ain't no fucking way in hell I'm taking Antonio Brown over Julio Jones. There ain't
Nah,
no. Hey, look,
nah, not gonna happen.
Julio. I respectfully say this. If you ever hear this, fuck you, Julio Jones. Fuck you, just because you play for the Falcons. But with mad respect to you.
No
It's
doubt.
just a
Absolutely.
just the NFC South thing. But I'd have took your ass on my team any damn day of the week. But
No
hell
doubt.
no, I'm not taking
Oh, I
Julio.
just want to say, those of y'all who been sleepwalking, that man name right there, his name on
Tim
that list
Brown.
ahead of Antonio Brown too. His name on
Yeah.
the list ahead of Antonio Brown too. Don't get it fucked up. Like, Tim Brown is one of the more underappreciated receivers, I think. And it's only because he did everything he did so quietly. It wasn't a lot of flash to it. It wasn't a lot of and plus it didn't. And some people like, yeah, but he did it for the Raiders. I'm like, yeah, but we wasn't bad all the years he was there. Like we were good some of those years. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just that. And we the Raiders, like outside of the Cowboys, we might be the most recognizable fucking football logo in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, damn. So I mean, yeah, I think there's a lot of people that you can put ahead of. That's an interesting. I was actually getting ready to bring this name to the table. Green, do you put Michael Irvin ahead of Antonio Brown? And I
Physically,
asked that.
no.
Okay. Okay.
Physically, hell no. I can't do it. But and Michael Irvin, he was a cokehead. He did his thing. As the running gag we say about Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, they gave him 2 strips of coke and told him, "Hey, go do your thing."
Make it do what it do. Make it do what it
So
do. Hell yeah.
physically, I would take AB, but if everything else, because even if you give him the benefit of hindsight, you got to go backwards. Antonio Brown doesn't get away with half that shit if he's in the Cowboys
Oh no.
uniform.
Oh no.
He either getting his ass whooped or getting cut.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's real shit. That's real shit. I think okay, so I mean you got the automatics. You got the Terrell Owens, you got the Chad Ochocinco, Sterling
Yeah,
Sharp,
I probably take
Jerry
Ocho.
Rice. I personally I'm taking Ocho because I think Ocho is maybe a little taller. And I think in a jump ball situation, I'm taking Ocho instead of AB. That's really, in my opinion, the only thing Ocho got over him. I think otherwise they're very evenly matched. Yeah, they're
I'm
very
taking
evenly
Smitty.
matched.
I'm taking Smitty over him too.
Yep, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, yeah. So I think that's I saw something the other day, and I know I know we gotta we got a podcast to do, but I saw something the other day and it made me think. A lot of times when the term bust is utilized, right? Sometimes I think bust is utilized improperly. Only because we viewing people through a certain definition of something that was made for us, not, you know what I'm saying? So case in point, say somebody like Tavon Austin, right? People would say Tavon Austin was drafted as a wide receiver. So as a wide receiver, if you look at his numbers and where he was ranked and where he was drafted, you might call him a bust as a wide receiver. But when you look at his overall contributions to the offense, running the ball, returning the ball, then it's like, oh shit, wait a minute. Like he really did something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it still doesn't justify necessarily his draft status. However, it's a far better look than what you saw when you were just looking at his wide receiver numbers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think that shit gets used unfairly sometimes.
Well, it was used for the layman's terms based off draft status or whatever. But we also have to always put it in context: injuries, team you go to, you know, like we'll use one other one, like Greg Oden. What up, yo? Greg Oden, for example. Body just gave out. Through no fault of his own, his body gave out.
True that. I do
And
think
when
his
you
bus
saw,
life is unfairly. Yeah, I think that's unfair to a degree.
like, when you saw a little bit of it, it was like, oh, okay. But you're doing it in a, we always do it in a hindsight manner. And when you do it in hindsight that way, then that's how they get labeled that way. Some guys just, they probably shouldn't have been drafted as high as they were. It doesn't mean they don't have a good NFL, NBA, you know, a pro career in some ways. It's just, we just look
No
at,
doubt.
we always do
Now,
this thing here. Look at who went after them or who they went before.
true that. I see a lot of videos like that. What happened to the however many players were drafted ahead of this person? And a lot of times it's astonishing to me when I see that a person got drafted at like 27, 34, and nobody ahead of them really had any quality of career. Like maybe a couple of people played for a while, but they were just like depth pieces. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, I think when you call somebody a bust, I think you have to be able to take the entirety of their contribution into consideration. When you call Ryan Leaf a bust, you're correct. When you call Jamarcus Russell a bust, you're correct. You know what I'm saying? When it's other people who get labeled bust, and I'm like, but not really though. Like it depends on what your perception of what they were supposed to be was coming in the door. Now, did you listen to what they said, or did you formulate your own opinion? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just crazy. Some people think Cam Newton was a bust, even though he won an MVP. I've heard him say it. He never excelled to da 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 da. And I'm like,
Some people think he only had one good season, 2015, but I'm like, he had more than one good season. First off, he's the all-time. Well, he was the number one all-time rushing touchdowns quarterback. He was that. But you have to realize, and see, when people don't put it in the context, and I know the context of it like that. When he walked into the league at the time, the NFC South was the best division, was the toughest division of football.
Fact.
It had been the toughest division in football since they redid the division from the Central to create the South. Nobody was winning that division back to back.
Oh hell no!
Until he and Ron Rivera did it 3 times in a row.
That boy.
So, yeah. Or they used that damn Super Bowl shit, that fumble against him. I'm like, every quarterback got one. Every quarterback got one, bro.
Oh yeah.
Every quarterback got one.
That. Trust and believe that.
Every all-time great you want to name got one.
Trust and believe that.
He was never a bust in
Please
pass.
believe it. That's I think I heard somebody at the door. And he got the hat. He got the hat. You already know what it is.
You see it. You know what today is. You know what
What's good, family? How you living, man?
What's goody, man?
How you living, man?
I can't complain, man. Even when it's bullshit, it's still good shit, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
You feel me? All the way live.
Yeah. We here, baby. We here. So it's all good.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I I didn't have all of my little I'm toying with some shit, man. Just trying to get flyer with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we
What you got?
You know what I'm saying? We got some I knew I wanted to start with something specific and I didn't do it, but I gotta do it now. I'm glad you're here, and it's actually not going to spin us out of where we was at. But I want to salute Simeon Rice.
It's a name I heard right there.
The Simeon Rice. My fucking flag fell. It's okay. It ain't football season yet anyway. We good. But Simeon Rice was recently the number 16 addition to the Buccaneers Ring of Honor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. And I was like, yo,
Nice.
that's
He
super.
deserved
Because
it.
when you talk
That's
about
nice.
pass rushers from that era, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't say his name.
They got 16
A
people
lot
in
of
the
people
ring
don't say his name.
in Tampa
They
Bay.
got 16. Yeah, that's what I said, right? I
Wow.
was like, I was like, they let some people in there for
That'd be cool to sit back.
Shut
That
up,
we need to
man.
do that one day. We need to sit back and like without looking, try to figure out, see how close we can get to the 16 that's in their ring.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because
I
Yeah.
got
I
five in
can't.
my. I think I got five
I
in
think
my
I got
head.
about
Now that
five. I was about to say that. I think I got about
I
five. I
think
think I got about five too.
Simeon. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go Simeon,
Who else?
Yeah,
Sapp.
Come on. Who else?
Sap. Okay, yeah.
DB.
Uh, I
DB.
think
Derrick Brooks. Yeah.
Barber,
Derrick
Derek
Brooks.
Brooks,
Barber.
Yup. Rondy Barber.
Mike
uh,
Allstott.
That's five.
John Lynch,
That's six.
Mm.
I forgot about that
John
one.
Lynch,
Mike
Yup.
Allstott.
huh?
Mike Allstott.
Allstott might be in
You
there
think
too.
Allstott might be in there?
Allstott might be in there, dog. I'm gonna go with that one.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
Not
go
go
with.
with
looking
I'm
it
gonna,
up, by the way.
seven?
I'm gonna
Not
stand
looking.
on Allstott. I'm gonna stand on Allstott. Shit.
Any QBs? Any Tampa Bay QBs?
L. Tom might be in there. So
They might use Tom. Yeah.
Tom, they
Oh
might put
shit.
Tom
He
in that
brought him a
bitch.
chip. Yeah, he
Why
brought
you
him a
why
chip.
you bullshit? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
might
brought
be
him a
right.
chip.
Trying to
Running
think.
backs.
I
Uh,
mean,
I was
Doug
trying to
Williams
go
might be
through
in there.
who?
is Dungy
Doug
in
Williams
there?
might be in there.
Oh,
Doug
yeah,
Williams
they do
might be
put
in there.
coaches. They do put coaches in the ring.
Is Dungy or Gruden maybe in there? I don't know if we want to go either one,
Mm,
but
I can imagine.
no.
I can imagine.
Ooh, if there is a coach in there, Monty Kiffin.
Oh,
If
you
Oh,
there
right.
is a coach, I'm gonna go
You
Monty
right.
Kiffin.
You right.
If there is,
If there is a coach there. If there is a coach
man.
there. Now I think
Yeah.
they'll probably put Evans will go into it
yep.
Oh
when he
yes.
finish.
Oh yes.
Michael
Yeah.
go in when he
That's
finish.
a no brainer. Yeah.
And if
I wonder if Warwick
Baker
Dunn's in there.
continues to Warwick Dunn, I forgot about Warwick Dunn. I wonder if he's
Yeah,
in that ring.
I think no, damn dog. Nah,
You don't think he'd be?
that Atlanta and
Warwick
Tampa Bay
Dunn.
thing
I'm
got
about
me.
to say
Yeah.
Warwick Dunn might be more
That
likely
Atlanta
to
and
be in
Tampa Bay thing
More
Atlanta
got me.
than
Atlanta
Tampa Bay.
than
Yeah,
Tampa
it might
Bay.
be more
Yeah.
likely to be
That
Atlanta
might
than
be
Tampa
where
Bay.
he
Yeah.
at. Yeah, that
I'm
makes
Absolutely.
trying to
sense.
now. You didn't pose this question. Now I'm trying to think. Shit, I
Right.
know Vinny.
It got me going too. Like, who else could be in there, Joe? I was trying to
I
think of
don't
running
think
backs and
Vinny. I don't
quarterbacks.
think Vinny T is in there.
Vinny Testaverde?
Ooh,
Nah, I don't think so. I don't
Nah,
think so.
nah. Crowd
I can
favorite, but nah.
imagine. I can imagine Arians and John Gruden are both there because they both won Super Bowls. So I mean, that in and of itself, I think gets them in.
Gets them in there
I
in the
mean, if you
ring.
just look at the history of the franchise, I think that gets them in.
Because they're saying 16 people in the history of the Buccaneers franchise. I'm trying to think back on the teams, the
That part.
years they was killing, That's why
Yeah,
we could come up with 5 quick, 3 of them defense real quick from the Dungy era.
real quick. Yeah. Oh shit! You know what? While I'm at it, while we thinking on that, let's throw this up. Just to shout out the homie
is
Simmons.
Booger? I don't know. Booger Father might not be in
Booger.
there.
Damn, you calling out some names, boy. I ain't heard that
Booger
name
might
in
not
a
be in
minute.
there.
Yeah.
Booger was with the Colts. Booger was with the Colts
It was
most. I'm gonna go
Colts.
no.
Yeah, he
I'm
cut
gonna
his
go.
teeth with the
Yeah.
Colts.
I'm gonna throw
It
Booger
might be
off.
more Colts, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Might be more Colson. Just for the record, Simeon Rice, man, one of my favorite D linemen of all time.
Peace
I
to
always
him.
thought I used to love to play with him on the game because like he was so fast that it was
Yeah.
just like, yo,
As a
if you get to step
D-lineman.
on that tackle, you gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so he was he was the 16th addition to the ring. He was drafted 3rd overall in 1996 by the Arizona Cardinals. He joined the Bucks as an unrestricted free agent in 2001. He led the NFL in sacks between 1998 and 2005 with 101.5.
Oh, look. You said what now? He led the
He
NFL in
led
sacks
the NFL in
between
sacks
98 and
between
2005?
1998 and 2005. Yes, indeed.
Shit.
Yes, indeed.
No,
7 years, yo. That's
101.5.
crazy, yo.
Hey, dog. You know what's crazy is he
Who's that?
is. If you played Madden right, and y'all understand, I'm pretty sure we all played Madden at
Oh,
some
hell
point.
yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, if you had to hunt Michael Vick, these are your
Oh,
DNs
yeah.
to hunt Michael Vick. Simeon Rice,
Mm-hmm.
Julius Peppers,
Peppers. Yep.
Jason Taylor for a little bit.
Yep.
Javon Curse could hunt him a little bit.
Yes.
If you had to hunt Michael Vick in the game, you was hunting him with them 3D, with them 4, give or take.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can put Michael Strahan in there because they gave him
Oh yeah.
unbelievable ability in Madden. All I played with was the Giants. He was good, but he wasn't as good as he was on Madden, damn it.
But
And Derrick
now,
Brooks, if you wasn't dropping them in the coverage, you could
Yeah,
you could
Derrick
handle what
Brooks was
Derrick
hell.
Brooks
I
is.
love Derrick Brooks. That was one of my favorite football players, yo. Derrick Brooks was hell.
I wore 55 because of
Derrick
him and
Brooks.
A
Dream
word,
Bell. I wore
word,
55
yeah,
because of him.
yeah. I
Both of
like
them.
Derrick. I respect Derrick Brooks, boy. That's a player. Him and Ronnie Lott, yo, them some of my favorite defensive players.
You know what's crazy? I wore number 21, and everybody thought it was because of Deion Sanders, but it was really because of Desmond Howard.
Oh, dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Dope.
I was
I
like,
wore
man.
21, but it was because of Prime. Damn it, it was definitely because of Prime. That was my dude.
I could dig it, man. 122 career sacks. His best season, of course, 2002. 15 and a half sacks, 4 in the playoffs.
Damn.
They won the Super Bowl. We ain't got to talk about that.
Damn.
Congratulations, man. Salute. Simeon Rice. They will be inducting him into the Ring of Honor November 30th.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You deserve it, bro.
No doubt. No doubt. Hell yeah. Simeon Rice, man.
Yeah,
All I just
love
said
that
is we
shit.
getting old. We getting old as
you
fuck.
know, dog.
You already know, man.
Yeah.
People-
Yo, y'all got a
people-
chance to okay.
I'm about to say people's kids is in the NFL and NBA now. Shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bruh.
That's crazy. The juniors.
You know what I was
watching
gonna
the
ask
juniors
y'all?
play.
What's crazy is I seen them talking to the young boy, tight end Taylor, Jason Taylor's son. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
Jason Taylor's son. That's Joy Taylor's nephew. That's Zach Thomas' nephew.
Yep.
I was like, yo, this kid's pedigree is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna
yo,
tell
and then
y'all
they
who the
talking
young
about, yo,
bull
is it
is
like,
right
is it
now.
fair?
The
I'm like, it's
the son of a
unfair.
player
Unfair.
right now to pay
Mhm.
attention to is Gilbert Arenas' son. That boy, the truth. Gilbert Arenas' son
He's
is
nice.
the truth on the
When he get
basketball court.
when he get recovered from that car
That
accident and
accident.
everything, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your boy
I
ill.
didn't see him. I didn't see him.
Bro,
Your boy
it's
ill,
up
yo.
there.
He be serving
Yeah, he
NBA
nice.
players, yo.
He
Mhm.
didn't give Carmelo's son some work.
Buckets.
He didn't give Carmelo's son some work. He
Yo.
didn't give a few people's son some work.
Shaq's son some work. The boy can play,
Mhm.
man. The
Yeah.
boy can play.
Oh, we getting ahead. We getting ahead of ourselves.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. My bad.
You good?
My bad.
I feel you. Nah, I feel you though. But once I seen him play, I was
I
like,
wasn't a
wow.
believer
I
until I
understand
watched
what the
it. I
hype is
wasn't a
about. I
believer.
understand what the hype is about. now.
Yeah, I see what y'all saying.
Yeah, real talk. Man, I gotta ask y'all: have you had an opportunity to see our team schedule? And if you have, what do you think your squad's chances are? I know early, super fucking early, but I looked at
I
the
don't know.
schedule and I was not very
Y'all
happy.
should look
I
crazy.
came away with
Carolina
it.
should look crazy. Carolina should look crazy too. The
I
NFC
like my
East
schedule.
schedules. The NFC East. I don't know why they hate us so much. Maybe it's because Philly won the Super Bowl. Everybody's scheduling the NFC East sucks, and we play the black and blue division twice. We play everybody in the black and blue twice this year. We play in Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, the Bears, and yeah, all year long. The Giants are we gonna get out. We're gonna get smacked in the division and outside the division.
I like
See,
mine.
Y'all good.
I'm looking at
y'all
this.
good.
You like it? Yeah. Y'all
I
fall
like mine.
right in a
Panthers
good.
can
Yeah,
make some
y'all fall in a
moves.
good spot. Absolutely.
Yeah, Panthers can make some moves. We got the
Y'all fall in a
third
good
worst schedule in the NFL.
What's crazy is I'm trying to feel like and sometimes you gotta feel like there is a council of people sitting around in a room saying, we don't want this team to win anything, so this is what we're gonna do.
You got the Council of Nicaea football, the Nicaean Football Council.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just they like, yo, the Raiders, man. Nah, not them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is so bad. Like I was reading through the schedule, and all I kept thinking to myself was, we might fuck around and go 6-12, or 6
That's
and
how I feel
11,
about us.
whatever.
I feel like I feel like we're gonna be we ain't sniffing 500 this year, bro. I don't think so. That shit
Damn,
ugly for
dog.
us.
You still feel like they picking on Al Davis, huh? Even in death.
Say
Even
just
in
win,
death, he
baby.
still
Dog.
love.
Say you ain't winning nothing.
We're picking on Al Davis even in death,
It's like
huh?
just win, baby.
You saw your
You
boy
feel me?
Jonty
Yeah, they
pick.
hate Sanders, man.
You saw your boy Jonty pick Jamarcus Russell number, Dean.
Man, I was so scared for him.
Yeah, your running back took QB number. That's gonna be good to
Like,
see. I hope you do it proud.
here's my thing though. Like, I'm not a superstitious person necessarily,
Yeah.
but some shit just makes sense to me. Like, if I watch both of y'all walk through a door, and no matter what you do, you trip going through this door, no matter what, I then have a choice to make. I can walk through the door, or I can avoid the bullshit.
Altogether.
After I saw what happened with Jamarcus Russell, there's no way I'm wearing that number.
I don't want no parts of it.
Everyone who's worn it since him, everyone who's worn it
It
since
hasn't been
him,
good. It hasn't been good, bro. It ain't been good. When I saw it, when I saw the report when he had it on and was smiling, I was like, boy, you don't know what you're setting yourself up for.
Cool.
Did Terrell Pryor wear that number?
Yes.
Yes.
Terrell Pryor wore that.
He didn't wear number 1. He wore that number.
Yeah.
His number was number 1, and he couldn't wear it on that team.
Oh man, I feel you, Malcolm. I'm trying to be positive. I am. But when I look and see that our superstar first round running back is picking Jamarcus Russell's number, and I see that we're competent, we feel that Pete Carroll and Geno Smith are going to be competent enough to carry an offense where probably a rookie wide receiver and a second year tight end are probably the best options going on over there. I have questions. This is all I'm saying. Like, I ain't saying I'm in the dumps about it. I'm just saying we not sniffing the playoffs this year. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We're not seeing. We the worst team in our division by far.
Dog, I think there's a way for y'all to get in, dog.
I think they'll get in. I think the Raiders get in, man.
Justin
There's a
Herbert
way for
tears
you.
the ACL. Sean Payton becomes dyslexic to start calling plays back, and then they throw interceptions every other play. Patrick Mahomes forgets how to throw a football. If those three things happen, oh, my bad, Justin Herbert, I do not want you to tear your ACL. My apologies. That is some wild shit to say. My bad. I take that back. Justin Herbert temporarily for just the rest of this season can't see shit. And then his vision comes back later on. But like, if all three of those things happen, we still might come in second in the division.
Truthfully, outside of y'all's O-line, y'all straight, bro. Y'all like the Giants. Y'all just need a line, bro. That's all. You got your running back. I'm not down on Geno. I actually like Geno. I was mad when we let him go. He a decent, serviceable quarterback. He ain't gonna lose it for you, and you just might win. It's your offensive line, bro. It's just the line.
You got the best tight end in the division.
And you got the best one in the division, bro.
Yeah, I said it.
True.
Yeah, I said it. He got the best. Yeah, the Raiders got the best tight end in the division. Damn it, I said it.
Hey, you ain't
and
lying.
I know who winning him.
You ain't lying.
He ain't no joke.
You ain't lying.
He's a member of White Conda, for sure.
Oh,
yes,
and while you bullshitting, if you ask the other one, he'll probably tell you the same thing, low key. Maybe not in public, but he'll tell you the same thing.
Oh, word?
He'll tell you the same thing. I guarantee you he will.
If
you go ask the other one that everybody else will say is number one, go ask him behind closed doors. He's like, nah.
Oh yeah, because he already got his Hall of Fame status and his ring is already good, so he already know. Secure. He gonna be like, yeah, that young motherfucker.
He said, go ahead and get it, young man.
I find it interesting that San Francisco had the season that they had last year, and now they have the easiest schedule in the NFL.
Come on now, you know what it is. You know what it is.
I find that interesting. I also find it interesting that that when I look at the teams with the easy, I'm kind of surprised by a couple of them. And I know some of that is just the luck of the draw. You got to play the teams in your division twice. You have to. We have the misfortune of being in a very, very good division. Very, very good. Have the same problem. Out of nowhere, the NFC East is very, very good again.
Very good.
Very good. And I cannot take that away from them. And the NFC South, the fucked up part about the NFC South is they're so competitive. You don't actually realize how good the teams are because they're so close.
Close to each other in their own division.
You know what I'm saying? So like they're battling back and forth, and this team might be 0-3. Yeah, they might be 0-3 in their own division, but then go whoop everybody else. And it's just that it's just the NFC South is just like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that.
It's the young quarter. The NFC South now is the young quarterback division.
You
just don't know. You just don't know what New Orleans is gonna do.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Which way they gonna go?
Man,
I thought that would have been really good for Shador. Like what I'm hearing right now or reading right now, I go through it every day just to stay on top of that, is that a lot of people are saying that there is a possibility that he may not make that team as it is right now. They doing their orders or whatever. They say that, you know, everything's all good and he's not making any mistakes or anything. But I think there's some sort of agenda out there. And if your boy retired down there in New Orleans, I think he'd be a great fit, yo. I think Shador would be a great fit down there.
Well, Derek already done.
Derek gone.
He already retired. So they drafted what's the young man? Cook out of Louisville.
Out of Louisville, quarterback. Yep.
Which is crazy because he's a 6-year starter. He's 24, 25.
26. Yeah, he's like 25 years old.
Something like that,
yeah.
A grown man.
He's grown as hell, yeah.
Grown man. Salute the car, man. Salute to your boy.
Chris Winky ass nigga and shit, yeah.
7-year starter.
Oh man, that shit great. Chris Winky had grandkids when he started playing in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
That's like your boy, your boy in Denver.
Like, that is wild.
Your boy in Denver the same way.
Your boy in Denver, because remember he started in what, Auburn, and then went to Oregon, and then went
5 years. Your boy Shiloh. Yeah. Shiloh played 6 years in college.
Yep. 6 of them. 6 of them.
6 of them.
6 of them. Man, while we talking about champions and things of that caliber, and we were just talking about San Francisco not making the playoffs last year, but then having the easiest schedule this year. And it only leads me to remember when we was talking about Puka Nacua saying depending on how they pay Brock Purdy, it's going to affect their Super Bowl window. I think John Lynch has proven himself to be a pretty reputable chess player, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree.
As far as being an executive in the NFL. And what they came up with is pretty dope. Brock Purdy. I forgot. I got to take that out. Damn. 5 years, $265 million with $181 million guaranteed. Reacts.
And what's crazy is they just played Fred Warner too today.
Oh, well, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that because the very next thing that I was going to put up on the screen was
I'm not mad.
Oh, shit.
I'm not mad that they paid him because they had to, because he's been terribly underpaid for the last 3 years. Like they really had to pay the boy. Or let him go, one of the two, but he's not underperforming enough for you to let him go. And who you gonna play behind him if you let him go? So I'm not mad that they paid him. I kind of looked at it as this is, restitution for us shitting on you for 3 years. Take your paper, continue your progression.
Oh yeah.
And we gave you 100-something guaranteed. If you start to regress, we'll just draft a rookie eventually.
I got one for you.
Who?
I think John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're paying their kind of guys. Like
I can see that.
George Kittle got his money.
I can see that.
Fred Warner got his money.
Get
Brock Purdy got his money.
Get Debo up out of there.
Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get him
I think they're paying like the guys that. Those are my guys. Like Fred Warner, there's nobody's questioning Fred Warner. I don't give a fuck what you say. You don't question Fred Warner.
No, he deserves his paper.
No.
he might retire at 49 unless some shit happens.
Yeah, he
He's
deserves
like,
his
he
paper.
just seems to be that kind of guy. And Brock
Yeah.
Purdy seems to be that kind of like,
Yeah.
all right.
I like Brock Purdy. I don't care what nobody say. Hey, if you can win games, bro, in the NFL, if you made it to be a starter in the NFL, you are not a scrub. I hate that when people say that. It ain't many people that get that opportunity. And when you running a team in the NFL, you can't be a scrub. They don't trust nobody with that much power, that
Oh,
much
yeah.
And
money.
plus also, though, you got to realize he's running Kyle Shanahan's offense,
Yes.
which is a
Well,
West Coast offense,
and running it well.
which ain't easy offense to run, which
Right.
is Mike Shanahan's offense. So you
Yeah.
can run the West Coast
Model said the
offense.
same thing. He's great in San Francisco system. Great.
Yeah, but he can go anywhere and run the West Coast offense. It's just the surrounding pieces around and
around
what
him.
they grab him. Yeah, but you can go. You can run the West Coast offense. You would damn near go anywhere.
Yeah.
But there's always a version of it.
Yep.
True indeed.
It's been around since shit. Bill Walsh, and he the one helped goddamn create the shit.
If you accurate and you can stay on time, you can play anywhere with that.
Yeah.
Stay on
Absolutely.
time.
Hell yeah. That's really the whole thing. And that's what they started saying about him. If you can disrupt his rhythm, you can fuck Brock Purdy up.
You can throw him off.
Yeah.
You can throw him
He's
off.
been able to show at times that he can make the adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not been consistent enough. As of yet.
That 200-something mil, boy, that motivate my ass to be consistent.
Please believe me. Please believe me.
Believe me. Okay?
I'm showing up early to train.
Brother,
I will
shoot
be
me
here
in the
early.
gym. Okay?
You
Shoot
heard
me
me?
in the gym. All right.
Shooting.
Sleeping
today.
there.
Sleeping
You
in that
heard
joint,
me.
right?
I am not going nowhere. I'm right here.
Now, I will say this though, and you know I'm always do it because y'all know me well enough to know I'm always do it. There is a dancing bear that is sitting on that left side by the name of walking Hall of Famer by the name of Trent Williams.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's the
indeed.
dude. That's that man. That's that
And
dude.
Andrew Whitworth, for the record, I am with you. There should be an offensive lineman award.
It should.
There should be a lineman award.
It should.
Andrew Whitworth, I am with you.
Yeah, it should. As many times as I've seen that man outright pancake 300, 400-pound men. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He picks
Give
grown men up,
offensive
puts them on the
linemen,
ground.
give offensive linemen their love and their award because goddamn it, that's a hard ass job.
When
Please
he mushed Richard Sherman, he was my man after that. When he mushed Richard, he was my man after that.
Corners I would have fought.
Huh?
I forgot he even did
I would have
that.
fought.
You remember that, Phantom?
Yeah, I forgot he
on camera too.
Yeah, doing that shit too. Richard Sherman tried to walk up on that motherfucker. I'm like, bruh.
Bruh.
Right, walk with that when you want to.
Don't you see how strong he is? You can't win.
And you again, his big ass might catch your ass too.
Right.
Richie, you ain't that fast.
You
His
ain't
big
that
ass
fast,
might catch you. He might catch you.
Yeah, I always like Trent, man. I like the way he play. I like his attitude, and he's a mountain of a man, yo. He moves other big men around like it's nothing.
Can you imagine? Think about who had him. If Jaden Daniels had that man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
There's two dudes I liked with that demeanor. I wish one of them would have done better. That's Trent Williams and Ndamukong Suh. I love the way Ndamukong played, yo. He was trying to hurt you.
Yes.
He was trying to hurt you.
Suh's my guy.
Yeah, I love Ndamukong Suh, man.
Suh's my guy. Yeah, absolutely. I think
nicest guy
in the world.
But that motherfucker, when the white lines got them kick in, that motherfucker's a damn dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's up and it's stuck until that last whistle blow. It's up, bro.
I love it, man. I love players like that.
Until the last whistle blow, it is up.
Tom Brady was like, "Yeah, man, damn, bro, I'm being nice to you." He said, "Man, shut your ass up, Tom." Fuck you, Tom. I'm like, damn.
You fuck about none of that MVP shit, nigga. Fuck you. You fuck about none of that shit. Go my ass. Shut the fuck
and then he ended up on Tom Brady's team. Then I'm like, oh Lord, yeah, he's on my team. He's one of the nicest guys in the world. Like, yeah, I'm glad he got to hit me no goddamn more.
Yeah, man. I love that.
And now we good now because we're on the same squad.
We're on the same squad. Yeah.
Crazy,
yeah, I love that.
Well, you know what's crazy? I'm definitely looking forward to football season. Looking forward to seeing how things shake out because I think one of the things that we talked about as the season was going as this past season was going was some of the parity that we began to see outside of the you know, you got teams that are just elite. They're just better than most of the teams
everybody else.
There's them, and then there's everybody else. But in that crowd of everybody else, there was a much bigger number of, oh man, they got a chance, as opposed to, oh, hopeless. You know what I'm saying? I think it's starting to balance out a little better.
All right,
so
I'm
yeah,
gonna go out on that. I'm gonna go out on the limb, even though this ain't a large limb, it's a pretty wide limb to go out on. But I'll say it now. So we sitting, Lordsville Creek don't rise. We're sitting at the day. What is the day? Monday, May 18th?
19.
19.
What happened?
We lost
Y'all hear
the
me?
volume. He there.
Yeah, there we
go.
go. Yeah, no doubt.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So y'all got me?
Yes.
Oh hell, I gotta wait these headphones to get back in. But yeah, it's gonna be one of these teams from the bottom. It always happens. It's gonna be one we're gonna be like, where the fuck did they come from? We got one coming.
Who do you think it is?
That's the part I ain't figured out yet.
Well, I'm about to say, I got a feeling you might have an idea. And that's why you said it. But okay.
No, I didn't even say it regarding my own team. I'm kicking my own team out of this.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying I thought maybe you might have had an idea already, and that's why you brought it up. But no, I can dig it. Yeah, I have a feeling that could very well happen. Hell yeah, that could very well happen.
I'm trying to think. I was trying to put one out there, but I don't want to yet go on the limb and say somebody like Jacksonville. I don't want to say nobody.
Definitely don't say Jacksonville.
I'm trying to figure out somebody else I can say.
Definitely don't say Jacksonville, please. I think Atlanta has a chance to be pretty good. I think Atlanta's got a chance to be pretty good. Just depends on how the whole thing goes together with the new quarterback and all that. Yeah, what is that?
It's my phone.
No, I was like, yeah, what? I said, what is that?
Yeah, that's on my end.
Oh shit, no doubt. Oh man, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to football season. But y'all made me think about something when you said pancake, and you was like, I watched about that pancaking people, and I was like, man, you made me think about something when you said it. Made me think about this actually. I just seen it.
Is back, and so is the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese rivalry, as after this foul that Reese took exception to, Caitlin Clark and Reese got into it a little bit. Caitlin Clark got called for a flagrant 1 on this call. Let me know what you guys think about that. Angel Reese, she got a technical foul, and Caitlin Clark, after the ref announced it, couldn't believe that was called a flagrant. Just looked like a normal take foul to prevent an easy bucket, but regardless, they're already getting into it.
Well, this didn't take long. This didn't take long at all. Oh man. I'ma just say it. I'm kind of over it. The whole Angel Reese Caitlin Clark thing, I'm over it. Like at this point, I'm like, dog, just play ball, yo. Like now, mind you, if y'all got a real live for real rivalry, cool. I like that shit. At this point, though, some of this is starting to feel a little contrived to me. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
And to me, it's not Caitlin Clark. It's Angel Reese. It's her. Like, just play ball, yo. Like, it's gonna be some hard. You fouled her. You fouled the hell out of her. You did it earlier yourself. You fouled the shit out of the girl. The girl didn't get up and try to fight you. What's going on? She just want to hoop. Go hoop, girl. Go play some ball. Okay? You're going to get knocked down. You are twice that girl's size, and you feel like she tackled you like Ray Lewis. Stop playing. Okay? Just stop playing. Just cut it out. Cut it out, yo. You weren't going to fight that girl.
Super flop. Definitely some LeBron in that
flop, baby. Come on now. Yo, big tail. Stand up, yo. That girl should have ran into you and bounced off of you with your big self.
This is crazy. Yo.
Hey, she hamming it up, dog. She and it works. You know, it works.
I ain't even get a chance to see that. Like all I seen was that. I ain't even seen the stats from the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen I think I seen apparently, you know what I'm saying? Apparently Caitlin Clark had a great game.
She
Whatever.
did. I watched it.
I expect it. You know what I'm saying? I
She's an
expect it.
excellent.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
trying
She's a
to,
great basketball player.
she's a great basketball player, bro. Like,
Yeah, period.
her
Yeah.
passing, her IQ on the floor, her shooting. She's a great basketball player, man. Like for real, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
I think that's
And you know what?
because
Oh, go ahead, bro.
I was about to say I think that though, dog, is like the Angel Reese thing is everything else she's done now is now going into the basketball with Angel Reese because now she's
Weaving
getting
in.
getting backlash and all that, whereas Caitlin Clark is just playing ball like,
Just
all
hoop.
right, fuck it.
Just hoop, man. Go hoop.
I already
bro.
done went through it, so I think the Angel Reese thing is now becoming that everything else from the Instagram to
Booty
the
shorts to the
even when it started with the LSU thing, it was like, and I was one of them ones, dog. I ain't gonna lie to y'all fellas. I'm gonna say this. I didn't hate what Emmanuel Wacho said at the time. I did not. I understood it.
yeah,
Disagree a tad bit, but it was like, well, yeah, she's a young lady. You shouldn't crack on a young lady, but all the negativity, hate she's getting, well, shit. When you was winning and ringing yourself, you gotta take the good with the bad.
you do. Part of the game.
I mean,
You gotta
I'll
take the
say
good with
this.
the bad.
I'll say this. And this is not, before I say this, let me be clear. I'm not saying this as a way to excuse some of the things that Angel Reese does. There's some things she does that definitely rub me the wrong way. I will say that. I can also say that to a degree, I feel like she's misunderstood in some ways.
Yeah.
And I think a part of that too, though, is her fault, because at a point you have to stop with the smoke and mirrors and say, okay, hold on, I think y'all getting this wrong. I need to straighten this up. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this straight before we proceed any further down this road, because I don't want to go any further down here without your GPS being correct. Because right now it's leading you in the wrong direction in regards to your opinion. You know what I'm saying? You've relished the role of the villain. You leaned into it. The difference being, and this is the thing that I would hope that Angel Reese is I don't think she's as aware of this as she should be. And I could be wrong, strictly my opinion. In every way that matters to marketers, you outpace Caitlin Clark. In every way that matters. You're beautiful. No question about it. Nice face, nice body. You're 6'3". Beautiful young lady. Absolutely. The problem with that is when you drive too far down that street, it gets harder to come back to, oh shit, it's time to play Ball Street. You get too caught up in how the camera's doing and where the camera's at and keeping up with where the cameras are. When you got time to focus on the game. I seen you working with Lisa Leslie during the summer. That's dope. That's dope. No doubt. I want to see the result of that, though. And I don't think we're going to get it with you and Caitlin Clark playing this fake bird magic game y'all playing.
I'll take it a step further. When old girl made the statement about and to LeBron James telling him to shut up and dribble,
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at the time. I didn't like it. Maybe because of my pro-blackness or whatever. You know, I took it a certain way. Now, as a little bit more of a mature man, I kind of understand the statement. Sometimes you're doing too much, and what we expect from you is basketball. If I wanted to look at a 6'3", 6'4" tall woman that models and got her cheeks out, I'll go watch a runway show. I'm not coming to you for that. I'm coming to you to see you dominate on the basketball court. That's what we know you as a basketball player. So play ball, baby. Play ball well, and to the point where it's irrefutable that you cold like that, and then start talking to Craig. Go talk to. She need to go talk to Prime, because you can't do this if you ain't it. You got to be it. They can't be talking about Caitlin Clark. They should be talking about you, and not because of your booty shorts or how beautiful you are, but because you
Don't be Dylan
housing people
Brooks.
out there. Yep,
Don't
because
be
you
Dylan
housing.
Brooks. Yeah.
Oh
Don't be
God,
Dylan Brooks.
don't be Dylan Brooks,
Don't
yo.
be Dylan Brooks.
Don't be Dylan
Jeez
Brooks.
Louise.
Don't do that.
I can't
You
stand
know,
that fucking guy.
yeah, we don't need a
I cannot
spectacle,
stand
man.
that
There's
fucking guy.
enough of the spectacle, man. Just go out there and kill.
You know, the dopest thing in the world for me has been the dopest thing in the world for me was when they was having the unrivaled league and Caitlin Clark was not playing. And I didn't have to hear about none of that. It was just about the bowl. You
Just
know what
hoop.
I'm saying? Just hooping. And now here's where the other part of that comes into play for me. And this is the thing that I think we gets lost in the sauce of this whole shit sometimes. Some of the shit they doing for Caitlin Clark is fucked up. It's really bad, and they know it's fucked up, but they don't care. It's like, I get it, but you had this and 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 this. We finally got us a bird. We getting ready to play it. We getting ready to play it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I hear you. But when you release a list of the top 30 players in the WNBA history,
bro.
History. You being anywhere in the top 12 of that list is absolutely insane.
Ain't no way.
It is absolutely insane.
You're not even in the top 30.
You're not even in the top.
Not
30.
even in the top 30. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They've been playing too long, and there's too many people that have been dead nice, cold
That shit
women.
is crazy to me.
I read a blog the other day where a dude was dead ass talking about that Caitlin Clark was the best to ever do it. And I asked him how old he was. I was like, how old are you, bro? I was like, there is a woman that's in her 50s right now that'll smash Caitlin Clark. She'll do in pumps, okay? Her name is Cheryl Miller, all right? And no one's done it better yet. Grown men NBA players will tell you that she's the coldest woman they ever seen play basketball ever, and she could play with the dudes. She was better than her brother Reggie Miller, and we like Reggie Miller. The best person in the Miller family is actually Cheryl Miller, not Reggie Miller. Stop it. You are nowhere. Yes.
He even said the shit himself.
He said, my sister is better than me. She's a better athlete. She's better than me. And it's true. It is true.
Absolutely.
Ain't no way. I'm talking.
Now, we got to have a conversation when you say that, though. Because we can't get up the ghost of Cheryl Miller. Unravel the WNBA, though. You can't keep doing that now.
I don't know, dog.
No, because you know who she's actually turning into?
Who?
The Wilt Chamberlain. Except she's like the Wilt Chamberlain. I can't think of nobody else's name but Wilt.
I think it's only because of she was born out of time. She was born out of time. She was just.
I was about to say.
Yep, she was just out
when
of
you
time,
start
bro.
talking about the best player in WNBA history, you can't put Cheryl Miller in that conversation because she didn't play in the WNBA.
She was out of time. She was born out of time.
She can't be. So even if we feel like she's the greatest woman basketball player we've ever seen, we can't say she's the greatest WNBA player we've ever seen.
She never got a chance. No play.
Two things can't be true.
Two things could be true.
Somebody else could be the best WNBA player we ever seen, and Cheryl Miller could be the best woman basketball player we ever seen.
I mean, I call
it. She never played in the WNBA. Exactly.
I call it swoops. Me just watching swoops play all them years when they first started.
Ooh.
She cold. Like she had on. She first one to have her own shoe. Like she cold.
Love Cheryl. Love Lisa Leslie.
Cooper.
Maya Moore.
It's too many.
DT got an argument for a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
DT got an argument for a bunch of
No
shit
doubt.
around here. I'm like, how the fuck, yeah.
Candace
She
Parker.
just left the game.
Tarazi a monster. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, that shit crazy.
I
Man,
wish
look.
Maya Moore wouldn't have retired early. Like,
Ooh.
you know,
Why she quit so early?
what
was
I
her-
believe
She became a social justice. She started advocating for a prisoner who was wrongfully convicted.
Oh,
And she felt like the basketball was taking up a lot of time, and she wasn't going to be able to do it the
word.
way she needed to do it for it to be effective. So she was
Word.
like, "Man, look, let me get to this. I could come back. I could come back to basketball at some point, but like this can't wait." You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
All right,
I
sister.
fucks with
I
Maya
get you.
Moore.
All right, sister.
I fucks with Maya
All right.
Moore. You heard me?
Okay.
I gotta get this out the way right now. I just want to share my feelings about something. I just want to share my feelings about something.
Oh, I didn't know, right? How do I say this respectfully? Respectfully, because I love Joker. Joker, this is not a knock on you. I'll be the first one to say it. Fuck it. This is not a knock on you, Joker. Brother, I'm a fan. I will take you on my team. Voters, y'all out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Where's
Mm.
And you know what, dog? This is only me reacting to it right now because I'm like, damn, Joker was cold as fuck this year.
Cold.
He was cold as a motherfucker.
Cold this year, yo.
He was cold. Damn, that shit on my.
I'm gonna tell you what my problem is with it, and y'all follow me. See if you feel the same. We grew up knowing that they were going to tell us who the MVP was within the first round of the playoffs. Like by the end of the first round of the playoffs, they told us who the MVP was. It seems like now they kind of it's like they protecting the star or making sure that it looks good for media. It's almost like they waited to see how that series was going to go before they told you who they were going to crown. But in my mind, I'm like, if SGA would have lost, would you have made him MVP? If SGA lost, if he didn't advance, would you have made that man MVP? What's going on right now? Like what's really going on right now? Because you can still be the MVP and you ain't gonna play in the finals. You gonna be MVP anyway? Nah.
I think they put the playoffs in it.
They did. And it's a regular season award.
What you just said, I think they put the playoffs in it.
They put the playoffs in it, dog. And it's wrong. It's wrong.
Even if they did, SGA should still win.
He should still win.
He should still win. If for no other reason, the Joker ass on the way to the crib right now.
That part.
Come on.
Narrative. Fired coach. They fired Mike Malone.
Oh,
that's what they've been saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I ain't got nothing. Bro, I ain't got nothing else for you on this one, dog. Because I'm finding out right now because I didn't even look.
Mike Malone ain't make Jamal Murray shoot 2 for 17. Mike Malone ain't make Russell Westbrook shoot 2 for 12.
Nope.
Mike Malone ain't make Joker go 0 for 11 from 3 in game 3.
Players play. Players play the game.
Come on, man. Now, if you talk about something strategic that's wrong,
you ain't sub when you were supposed to. You ain't move out of the zone, go man to man, whatever. All right, I'm with that. But players play the game, bro. If you ain't hitting, you just ain't hitting. Ask Boston.
You could have did co-MVPs.
I would have took that.
I'd have been cool with that.
I can stomach that one. But SGA took what he did last year
and got better.
And his team got better. Now, like I say, Jokic, he got better. Jokic was cold. I'm saying, I'm like, Jokic was cold, y'all.
Cold,
He was cold as fuck. Don't get it twisted.
cold.
I'm like, damn, dog, come
No
on,
lie.
man.
No lie. Yeah.
And I know that we like all of the. I think it comes down to this for a lot of voters is that yes, we're witnessing an era where we're having the turnovers from Kobe, Braun, Durant, Wade. We're witnessing the turnover. So we're going into the new crop. In the new crop, you got a lot of guys who are kind of the same. You got John Morant, you got SGA, you got Anthony Edwards, you got all of these dudes who are kind of in the same vein. The anomaly is that very tall man that's in Denver. I mean, that's killing everybody every night. The man's averaging a triple double. He ain't padding it like Russell Westbrook did. He's going out there getting a legit triple double, shooting for high average. Would you say that would you say he's the best player in the NBA?
Joker.
If you pick that big man up off that team and plop him down on another team, what does it do to the other team, and what does it do with SGA doing the same thing? Which one would as an MVP, which one would have the larger impact on another team?
Okay, then to that point, then I'll say like this: SGA's on a better team, but I think the impact. Damn, because I love defense, and the SGA cold on defense too.
He cold on defense. Yep,
He cold
it's
on
tough.
defense.
It's tough.
But if you say offensively, I think Joker has a better impact.
That's my thought. That's my all-around, as an all-around player, SGA.
Yeah.
As an all-around player, SGA. And that's why he deserves to be an MVP. He played both sides of the ball equally. He cold. And he don't get tired. And he don't get tired.
He getting, you know what, though? This is going to sound weird because you got there's levels to it, though. He getting the LeBron Jordan kind of.
I feel that.
Because his team is like, look at the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
It ain't his fault. Well, shit, it ain't his fault. If the Clippers wasn't dumb, Clippers could have had SGA, could have kept SGA.
Could have kept SGA, yo.
Bro.
Would we be seeing the same SGA that we're seeing right now, though?
Hell yeah. You know why?
You think so?
Yeah. That's a Kawhi Leonard call. Or to them to get Kawhi Leonard call. But if you're telling me you swap out James Harden for SGA, or SGA ascends and you don't go get James Harden,
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Then what are you looking at?
We're having a different conversation today.
Or if Kawhi just happens to say, okay, okay, let me put it like this right here. If Sam Presti versus who was it? Lawrence Frank? Was Lawrence Frank? He was there still when he made that deal. Okay, so Lawrence Frank made that deal. If Lawrence Frank just says, you know what, that's my young up and coming stud, I'm not trading him. We're gonna figure something else out. I'm not trading him.
I would have kept him.
Yep.
I would have kept him, dog. You could just see it. You could see it. You could see he was gonna be something. I would have kept him, dog.
You had to.
Yeah.
Like how did you miss this? Who the fuck is in your scouting department? Who the fuck is on you? Like, you let that walk to Oklahoma City.
Let it walk out the
door. People don't even realize and sad part about people don't even realize he was in the Clippers. Like, unless you a basketball fan, you don't even know the motherfucker was there.
Yep.
That part.
You don't even know he was there.
Well, I'm glad you brought that to the table because if we're talking about SGA, let's get this sucker ass nigga out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let me not do that. Like I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I promise I don't. But I feel like SGA got shafted.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
No pause. No Diddy. Yeah, he got
that was real.
No pause.
Yeah, it was Vaseline on it too. They did put the Vaseline on it this time.
I'm fucking dead.
Easy work.
But now we got two young lions going head up for the Western Conference Finals. Anthony Edwards, SGA. And this I will be very interested to see if these two gentlemen guard each other. I think Anthony Edwards will be more than up to the challenge. I think SGA would too. I just
I
don't know if
wouldn't let
the
them do it.
coaches would
I wouldn't let
allow
them
it.
do it. They're gonna wear each other out. You gonna be devoid of energy on one side of the floor. I wouldn't do it.
I think them doing that would be brilliant for Minnesota
Yeah,
because Anthony Edwards isn't like he's not necessarily he's not Luka Doncic, but he's not he's not Danny Green either. When
yeah.
it comes to defense, so I mean, he puts the effort in, he tries.
He's decent. His athleticism
SGA
makes up for
as
not
well,
being in the spot.
right? Exactly. He's like, he
Mhm.
got really long arms, you know what I'm saying? So,
Jump high. He
um,
good.
I'm very interested in seeing how this plays out. And I think the biggest thing for me, like it ain't even really about Ant. I'm pretty much convinced that Ant gonna get his,
Every
regardless
night.
of the situation. Um, I think the bigger thing that intrigues me is what we've seen from Julius Randle thus far throughout the playoffs. As well as I can't help but feel that at some point Mike Conley is gonna say, "Oh shit, we playing basketball. Okay, let's get to
I'm
it.
here. Yeah.
Let's get to it." You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Hey, he been sneaking around, dog. Don't do
Yeah,
that,
no
Mike.
doubt. No doubt.
He been sneaking around. He snuck around that series like you. Like Mike Conley hit a few on your ass and be like, Mike Conley sitting. He's sneaking around in that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vet
Yeah.
play.
I'm saying like as far as him being to the point that like in those cases, even when I watched the game, sometimes it took me going back and looking at the box score for me to remember the impact that he had on the game. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time in order for them to come out on top of this situation. He can't do that. They're gonna have to know he's there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if I
I
may,
like
this
Minnesota's chances.
this is what I got for y'all though. Oklahoma City doesn't have to do it. SGA don't have to guard Ant.
No, he
Because
don't.
you could throw Hartstein at him, you could throw Caruso at him, you could throw
I put
Holmgren at him,
Caruso is who I put
Yeah.
on him.
and you
Yep.
could throw Williams at him.
Throw bodies
Yeah.
at him all night. Foul
You
him.
could throw
Foul him.
bodies at him.
Foul him.
All night long.
SGA sitting down there like I can get him in the clutch and get him in clutch.
Mm-hmm.
SG sitting there like, nah, I really don't have to. But if I want to, we gonna see.
I wouldn't do it for the simple fact that they both young players, they tenacious, and they may not know how not to foul each other. Because how in the hell you gonna stay in front of either one of them dudes when they decide they want to go to the rack?
No doubt.
They can't. You get in foul trouble guarding each other, trying to stop each other. Let them put some other bodies on there. Let them use their fouls up until crunch time.
I
don't think Ant's built that way, bro. I think Ant want him. Ant's
Oh,
gonna at some
we know
point
he
in
I
time.
want him.
think Ant want him.
We
Yeah.
know he want him.
Ant's gonna say,
Yeah.
or you're gonna see Ant be like, I want him. Move the fuck out the way. Come on, let's go.
And SGA gonna put that dipsy do on you a couple times and take you down in there, and ain't gonna be nothing you can do about it. And he gonna do the same thing to SGA, but I can't wait to watch this series. I'm more intrigued about that series than I am the Knicks series.
What you just said made me think. Like the one thing I keep seeing in my head is SGA going on a streak. He done hit like 3 shots in a row. He gets the ball, bringing it up court. Conley or somebody steps up, and Anthony Edwards just goes over there and it's like, "Move, nah, I got him."
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I totally see him doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I admire the fact that I think that you're that guy. I also know that SGA is gonna put you in the mixer as soon as you run up on him.
Soon as
But
you
I
run up
also
on
know
him,
that you can
dog.
do the. I also know that you can do the same thing to
Same
him.
thing to him.
So,
Yo.
you know, it's really gonna come down to a lot of other factors. Now, there are some things that I found interesting as I started looking into this. The Thunder have outscored their opponents by 8.7 points per game in the restricted area. And that's the best restricted area differential in the whole playoffs. That includes a 54-32 advantage in their Game 7 win over the Nuggets on last Sunday. OKC's defense is best known for forcing turnovers, but it was also the best rim protection defense in the regular season. In road games, the Thunder ranked first in the lowest percentage of their opponent's shots, 23%, that came in the restricted area, and second in opponent field goal percentage, 63.1% in the restricted area. Conversely, the Timberwolves do have the second best restricted area differential in the playoffs having outscored their opponents by 7.4 points per game in the basket. That includes a 62-30 advantage as they close out the Warriors in Game 5 of the conference. 62-30. That's crazy. It's like, why are you here?
I believe the game changer for Minnesota in the series is Rudy Gobert. He got to play. He got to play like
right.
He's the man. Like he do what I don't care if he scored 2 points. You need 20 rebounds, 6 blocks, 7 assists, 8 assists every night. You gotta have it every single night. Every night. It can't be he got to be. He got to. He has to. He got to. Julius Randle going to accumulate a lot of fouls because that's what he's known for. That's what he did when he was in New York. He doesn't move his feet extremely well. You playing out there with some extremely fleet-footed players out there for OKC. You can't count on Julius Randle. So somebody's going to have to play some hardcore paint defense, show, because them boys are really good down in the paint. Hartenstein ain't no joke. He done shown it to you now.
Do you put Julius Randle or do you put Rudy Gobert on check?
Rudy.
Yeah, I'm actually going to agree with that one.
I'm going
I'm
with
actually
Rudy.
going to agree with that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put Rudy on him. I just want to bother him with a lot of long arms and make shots hard for him. Going in, bang for the boards.
Yeah, going in, make him bang.
Bang.
See how
he can take it. See how he can take it over a 7-game series.
But the dude, William, I can't remember the brother's name. Williams for OKC.
I can't remember his first name.
I can't do that right now. Jalen Williams for OKC, dog. Bruh, did you watch him like that series, that Game 7?
I did.
Like I've been watching him for a minute. I'm like, bruh.
Boy, good.
Bruh,
boy,
fast.
Good. Boy, good.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, he just get like, you know what I'm saying, that Game 7 confidence, you can see like, man, I'm just gonna go play. Like
just play hoop. Go hoop. Just go hoop, bro.
Do. He can affect that game in a lot of ways. I'm like, man, bro. And it was like,
I was saying that Rudy really got to lock in down there, yo. Like it's gonna be a lot coming at them. Rudy got to lock in.
You want to make Rudy work.
Because I'm trying to figure out who's gonna get DPOY this year.
Oh boy, I think it's time for Victor to get his this year.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's time for Victor to get his. Victor Wembanyama. It's time for him to get his.
He ain't getting it out.
You don't think he's gonna get it?
No, he went out too early. I'm a Spurs fan. I know it. Didn't play enough games, dog. I'm a Spurs fan. Y'all know
I'm played this year. He ain't played 80 games.
No, he didn't play 64. He went out.
Oh no, DPOY from this season right here.
He didn't play 64. You got to play at least 64.
You got to play. Yeah, they put that rule in there. Then you got to play at least 64 games.
At least 64 games to be considered for any awards.
Yeah, for any awards. Now they did put that.
No, I think your boy
Evan Mobley won it.
Yeah, Evan
Mobley won it. Yeah, Evan Mobley won it. Yeah.
Oh, word? Yeah. Nice. Good. He deserved it. He deserved it.
Yeah. That's why I was like, yo, when he was hurt in the early part of the series and they was losing, I was like, yo, you not only did you lose Garland, who was points, but you also lost the defensive player of the year. Like it's not like you just missing a player.
Anybody.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're not missing a Jag. He's not just a guy. Like he's
right.
He's that guy. You know
he's that guy. He's that dude.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. Yeah, I'm actually
glad he won that.
Are we picking now or are we doing this later? Are we picking now?
I think we already okay, because now we do gotta pick who we go. I think though, I got
Knicks. I got Knicks Timberwolves.
Knicks Timberwolves?
I said Knicks Timberwolves. Timberwolves in 7. It's gonna be a long series, bro.
Oh shit. Okay, so
I was just picking the conference finals. I wasn't going that far just yet.
I can see it. I can see it already, bro.
Knicks, Minnesota. Okay, so you got Minnesota. Do you want to Minnesota in 7? You want to take a guess of the number of the games in the Knicks series? Whether you get the games right or wrong ain't gonna count against you getting it right if they win it. It's just I'm just curious.
In the Knicks series, the only problem I got with that is that we ain't fixed that playing a full game stuff yet, and you ain't gonna be able to play a half a basketball against Indiana and have a good game because they playing
Mm,
every minute really fast the whole time up and down the court. Uh,
okay.
so I don't think it's gonna be an easy win by any stretch of the imagination. Like people is trying to play it up like we gonna gentlemen sweep them or sweep them. I don't think that's gonna happen, especially when we go play in Indiana.
Mm,
They gonna get it. They
yeah.
gonna get at least 2 of them games in Indiana. Trust that. It's gonna happen. Because we are slow for some reason in the first half, and that ain't gonna work against a team that run like that. But I do think we'll win. It'll either be 6 or it'll be 7. One of the two.
Okay. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in New York. We'll come back for the number. We'll come back for the number after like game 2. Let's see how many games you think it's gonna go from there. All right. So Phantom, who you got? OKC,
Or
Minnesota
Minnesota.
first.
Who you got?
Yeah.
I'm going OKC.
Ooh.
In fact, I'm going OKC, Indiana.
Ooh.
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 Do you
Okay.
have a
You
thought
got
on how many
games?
games
How many
it's
games?
gonna go? Yeah.
Which one? Just the Eastern Conference?
East. In the East.
Either
In
or.
the
Since you're
Yeah.
taking
East?
Indiana.
Ooh. In the
Series starts
East?
in Madison Square Garden. We the 3 seed. They the 4 seed. So
So
we
y'all
got home
got home.
court.
Y'all got home court.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the square first.
Mm.
But I do think they gonna get at least 2 at home.
I say Indiana in 6.
6. I say New York in
And
6.
here's the only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. The only reason. You know the reason why I'm saying.
Till plays
Tom,
too much.
damn right.
That
That's
might
why I'm
come.
I
saying.
That
guess.
might come get us. They got a deeper bench than we do. That might
That's
come
why
get
I'm
us.
saying. That Tibbs thing is like, because see,
It
here's how I'm
sucks.
looking at it. Honestly, here's how I'm looking at this. Whoever come out the West, I think is winning the title. But
Okay.
if the Knicks come out the East, dog, I'm worried about Tibbs and that short man rotation. That 6 that he might go to 7, but that 6 when he want everybody, he go just 6 and go a
6.
rotational 7.
That's it.
That's the part that worries me the most.
Yeah, and I'm getting worn down.
So do
That's
you
the part
got
that
a
worries me most.
do
And
you
I
got
think
a
that's what happened to Denver this year, bro. I think at the end of the year they just ran out of gas. Just tired.
oh yeah, tied. Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You got a prospect of how many games in the OKC series or
Yeah, what you say?
I think OKC dog was going. Okay, so OKC is number 1, so they home.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah.
I don't know if it's going 7, dog.
You don't think it'll go 7? You think it'll
I
go
don't
So
6?
know. I don't know.
so you wanna hold off on
You
a
want to
number on
hold
that
up?
one?
Wait.
I'm gonna hold the number off. I gotta see it first. I'm gonna hold the number off.
All
Okay.
right. I can do it. I
I'm
can
gonna
do
hold
Makes
the
it.
number because
sense.
I something because bruh, this is the bruh. It's what everybody was saying, especially said when you said the part about Ant-Man. It's just like, bro, this is his this or Ev said this. We talking about this is his moment right
It's
here.
his time,
Oh yeah,
bro.
it's coming out party, yo.
If you're gonna be the man, you got to do it right now, bro.
Oh yeah.
This is that moment.
It's the
Yeah.
moment.
You
And
already
for
seen enough other
SGA,
people.
for SGA, it's the same thing. It's the same
Mm-hmm.
thing, and it's only
Mm-hmm.
because of the markets that they want Anthony Edwards to be the face, but you can't deny what SGA is doing in the market that he's in. And
Right.
I don't think the league likes the fact that Oklahoma City is so nice because it's Oklahoma City, and they're not putting them on TV a lot. They're not talking about them a lot, but you arguably got the best player in the league on that team. Um, how many more years did they? What did they give SGA on contract?
Mm. It's a good question.
Uh,
It's a
is
good
he
question.
sitting? Damn. I always go
I
to 5.
forget.
I
Yeah, I
always go to
forget.
5 off the muscle. I go to 5. So
Okay.
if I'm going at 5 just as a usual, because I feel like
Mm.
he just got paid
Me
again
too.
or got an extension
Yeah, I got an
somewhere
extension
that
or
was.
something.
He got a 5-year
That's what I thought. So they didn't give him 5.
big boy contract. Mm,
So this was his first big boy contract. This one.
yeah.
Okay. So we got at least another 5 years
Well,
before he
no,
can even make a move.
he actually becomes a free agent in 2027. So this was his
Shit.
yeah.
So it's almost time for him to be up out of there.
Oh yeah.
So he got the 5 year. So that was okay. So he should, okay. So he got the 5 year.
Wow.
Basically, when he got traded, he got the 5 year. Then basically,
Right.
Yeah. Wow. So he's coming up on contract. That changed the game right there.
Oh yeah.
That changes the game right there. So it's
That's
really
definitely going to affect how well you can keep that team together.
that's what I was about to say. So really, you really working with a 2-year window. You don't do well this year, do well next year. You potentially looking at a bust up.
he ain't going nowhere. Dog. He ain't going nowhere.
If I were here, I'd go to a bigger market.
He ain't going nowhere, dog.
I go to it. I would if it was me. I'd go to a bigger
You know
market.
what?
Bro,
I believe he won't.
Sam Presti is not gonna let that shit happen again.
Oh yeah, no, he ain't stupid.
He's not gonna let that shit happen.
You gonna get that boy
Sam
so much
Presti-
money he ain't got no choice.
Sam Presti been there. Sam Presti been there 17 years, and I agree with Stephen A. Smith. You got to get a chip out of this somewhere eventually. But 17 years, bro, he's not letting SGA walk out that door. No hell, no way, no hell. If he does, it better be for something.
I trade half my team to get SGA in New York. I give up the next 3 years of the draft to get SGA in New York. Y'all can have our picks. As we're constituted right now, give us SGA. Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, and
you getting ready to lose one of them. You won't have to lose either Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges. One of them two.
We're gonna lose. I would give up Mikal Bridges, bro. I give up Mikal Bridges. I might even give up Josh Hart because he's not a point scorer. He's a defensive man, and I can find me some defense somewhere.
Not what
SGA
you
play
gave up
defense.
on Mikal Bridges.
Huh?
Not no. 4 first-round picks from Mikal Bridges y'all gave up.
I know we gave up a lot to get bro, but I would give up Mikal to get SGA. He played defense and he scored a ball. And he scored a ball. Yeah, I give him up. Sorry, Mikal. Sorry, bro. It's time to go to another jersey.
I would too.
Yeah, you gotta go, bro.
I mean, I can't think of a single person on my team
that you wouldn't let go.
Not a single person on my team. Not one of them would I not let go to get
Jalen Brunson, probably the only person that I wouldn't make a move on. Just about anybody else on that squad, I give up.
That makes sense.
But that SGA. Makes sense. I need somebody to play with SGA. I need at least one of y'all to play with this dude.
I'm from the shock, y'all. I ain't giving up De'Aaron Fox for him.
I can see that.
I ain't giving Wemby up for him.
The way your team is constituted, I probably wouldn't either.
I see that.
I probably wouldn't either.
I see that.
And I like SGA. Don't get me wrong. I wanted them like, damn, De'Aaron Fox, SGA, De'Aaron Fox, SGA. Oh shit, that's a hard one for me to deal with right there.
Yeah, well, your team put
y'all having Castle. Y'all having Castle make SGA not a. He would be a luxury if y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all having Castle kind of negate the even the need for SGA.
Castle cold, yo. Boy, cold.
That's what I said. I'm like, damn, y'all gonna be like, damn, you ain't giving up, man. I'm like, unless you gonna tell me I gotta give up Sohan and some draft picks
or something.
Vassell and some other shit. Yeah, you can get all that bullshit up. Take what you want.
Yeah, you have.
I'll give you. If I gotta give up the number 2 pick and the number 14 pick of this year's draft, okay, yeah, cool. Give me SGA.
For sure.
I'll take all. You can have all that.
Yeah, for sure. There's some scary places you can go, man. SGA in Dallas, SGA in Houston. There's some scary places you can go in 2 years, yo.
I don't think, like I said, bro, Sam Presti letting that shit go. Sorry.
You're going to give him the first $500 million contract, bro. You can have it.
I don't even want to think about SGA and Jalen Green on the same team.
I would. That's why I said it, bro. That wouldn't be fair, dog.
I don't even want to think about it. Nope.
Too much athleticism on the same squad, bro.
But, bro, Pete Gade, y'all, they talking about Jalen Green might be on the block if they get Kevin Durant, though.
What?
We talking about the same Jalen Green in Houston, right? In Houston.
Yeah, why would you not want to keep them together? That's crazy.
Yeah.
They talking about if Phoenix wants, because Phoenix wants picks and players. So they talking about Jalen Green based off the playoffs.
Yeah.
And how he played. They talk about Jalen Green, Kevin Durant, and some picks.
Wow.
That was floating out there during the playoffs when they was playing.
Wow, y'all. I thought you would want to keep them. Who? I
They
don't
was
know. Like,
because the offense wasn't coming like it was supposed to. You know,
yeah,
they were talking offensively. You know,
yeah,
they couldn't go get no buckets when they needed them.
yeah. And that's what KD is. He'll walk in bucket.
So that's
Totally
been
lost.
floating out there about Jalen Green. That yeah, I had to
Okay.
think when I said I was like, yeah, that was floating
Okay.
out there. I don't know, you know, we don't know yet, but
Yeah. I can see that. I can see
That's
that.
crazy, yo.
That'd be nasty.
and him and Ime got the connection. So it's like, I wouldn't possibly, but
Mm. Houston
There's
got a
no
great team
man.
too.
Yeah,
hmm?
Houston got a great
but
team too.
no, but KD is like when you got KD. No, we always trip on KD, but let's not be clear. KD gonna be able to get buckets till he like 40,
45,
oh, yeah.
bro. Like
like literally 40. Like he can literally
easy.
just
Easy.
figure out a way
26,
to just get
26
a.
points. 26 points every night.
He probably won't even
Guaranteed.
play defense. He gonna do
No.
that old shit. Hey, he gonna do that old shit I used to clown Dennis Scott for when he was in Orlando years ago when I was young. And
Yeah.
D3 wasn't playing defense, walk around with them soft shell ass Reeboks on. He
Yeah.
would go down there, post up and shoot a three and walk his ass back, walk D3, walk his ass right down the goddamn line. Like, all right, I'm just here to shoot threes and keep moving. Except KD gonna be able to do it on a different level.
Absolutely. Yeah. Kevin Durant's different, man. He's different. I think there was some talk too about potentially Jalen Green getting traded to Miami. But then I started to question, if you trade him to Miami, who you trading him for?
That's what I was saying.
It better
Trying
be
to
for
think.
Bam.
It better be for Bam about. Yeah. It better
It
be
better
for
be for Bam.
Adebayo.
Because Bam
Here's
fits
one
Houston.
thing though. You trade Jalen Green to Miami for Bam. Now you got Tyler Hero, Jalen Green, Andrew Wiggins. What's homeboy name? Whatever. It's starting to look like a whole lot of the same motherfucker running around here.
Yeah.
And the only person who really played in the paint, we just traded him
We
over
just got
there
him away from here. Yeah, we just got
for
him away
another
from
one
here.
of these niggas.
For another
But
archetype. Same archetype.
You know what I'm saying?
but they also spread the floor. They one way they
Yeah.
spread the floor in Miami, and then
I
in
feel you.
Houston, you get a banger in Houston who fits Ime's culture,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and who's just gonna go get it.
Yeah, you good to go. Yeah,
The
you
only
good
thing
to
I
go.
can say, only person he banging with, dog, is Yo.
Yeah. You just
Yo,
basically going and getting you
he
a
banging Yo
a Aaron
and
Gordon.
Wiggy.
You saw
Yeah,
how Aaron Gordon was, how he instrumental he was in the series playing. Go get you an Aaron Gordon. That's all Bam is, yo. He gonna go down there, he gonna throw them bows, put backs, dunks, fouls. Bam gonna get, and he can pass. He's underrated as a passer out of the paint.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your boy Bam. That would be a good one. I could see that.
I'll
On
take
Houston.
Bam, dog. Bam is a rotate. Bam is a goddamn stretch four, a little bit of a stretch four. Plays defense, can play on the perimeter, can goddamn play on the wing. He can give you a lot.
He give you a lot.
You know
Dog,
what?
I call Bam the new way, the more talented UD, dog.
I see that.
Call him
I see
UD.
that.
Okay.
I see that.
Okay, I
see
can see
that.
why you said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
see
can see
that.
why you said that.
Yeah. Because I mean, I always thought Udonis Haslam at a point was you just kind of become part of the furniture at this point. And
Oh,
you
for
make
sure.
perfect. You make perfect sense
later,
being here. So,
later on, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
like you just make sense for you to be here. So like we're not even gonna
Yeah.
talk about you going nowhere. Like just stay right here. It's cool.
Let's stay here right here, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Transition.
You
into
let
the
us know
office.
when you're ready to quit. Like it's cool. You let us know when you're ready to quit. It's all right.
Yeah. He the new age old. He was the new age old. Like, all right, you come for my folk.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was like, dang, yo. One thing that's gotta happen. Former NBA players. And some of y'all former NFL players too. But it's mostly NBA players that I be seeing. Y'all gotta stop snitching, man. Y'all have got to stop snitching. We do not need to know that shit. Like, it's a mystery, and it's cool that it's a mystery because it gives us an opportunity to have our own flights of fancy and imagination and just imagine what might have happened.
Yeah. Stop snitching,
Some of
man.
that shit y'all need to keep to yourself. Y'all need to keep it to yourself. Stop doing this shit y'all doing. Shh. Stop
it.
Who
Man.
telling? What you saying? What you talking about? Who telling? So we can ask that question. Cause I'm like, which one you talking about?
Oh, it's so many. Like, it's so many. Like, dog, listen. One day I'm sitting, and I'm chilling. I got a little time to kill, so I go on YouTube and I go to shorts, and I start swiping up, and it's a clip from Tony Allen and I think it's Zebo's podcast, and whoever they was interviewing was on there just telling some shit, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Pardon me. So then I swipe up, it's some battle rap shit. Swipe one more time. It's another podcast with some other basketball motherfuckers on it. Telling shit. Shh, what are y'all doing? The fuck is happening right now? Like, it's like certain things are okay to tell. I get it. Like when people had the mistaken idea that y'all was so tight knit, like I don't have a problem with Rashad McCants saying, "Oh, y'all had it confused. We weren't really cool like that." You know what I'm saying? Like y'all all grown as fuck now. Whatever. You got like they're not going to take the championship from you. So I mean, it is what it is. But when the response come back the way it come back, you just got to know. Like Rashad McCants, you done enough that you shouldn't even have nothing to say back to people that's like, yo, dog, shut the fuck up. Like at this point, you should just let them get off whatever they need to get off and just let it die. You asked for this shit. Shh, you asked for this. Never in a million years did I think that I would swipe up on YouTube and see Raymond Felton telling Rashad McCants when he see him, he can get him up if that's what it is. Never in a million years did I expect to see that. But I saw it. Y'all gotta stop talking so much, man. This shit crazy.
I'm sorry, dog. Craig Hodges telling that story about Jordan going to the bar and having beers and coming in that motherfucker lit than motherfucker getting his points.
Oh yeah.
He said, man, that motherfucker said, yeah, I'm going to the bar. He said, yeah, I'm going to the bar. Y'all drop me, I'll pick me up on the way. And he was like, yeah, that motherfucker was in there lit as hell. I'm finna go get mine and out down and sit down. And he was like, yeah, that motherfucker was dressed. He said, yeah, you know Jordan's always dressed to the nines, but yeah, he just warm up and like this motherfucker when he got drunk. I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, in my mind, you know who I'm thinking about, and I'm not on Jordan's level, but in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at your ass, Sev, and I'm like, yeah, we both then walked in the kitchen somewhere and been like, yeah, we know who we are, but fuck it, come on, let's get it.
You know, absolutely.
Fuck it, let's go ahead and get it. Like, you sure you all right? Yeah, cool, let's get this shit out.
Oh man, shit. Yo, thank y'all so much for locking in with us, man. I got a meeting I need to get into. Ev, hope everything good, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Keep us posted on that, y'all, for sure.
Yeah, I do that.
For sure. Green and Malcolm, thank y'all again, as always, for being in the building. Thank y'all so much, man. We appreciate it more than y'all know. Make sure that you subscribe, share, comment. If you are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any of those platforms that allow you to do so, please leave a rating for the podcast. It makes us easier to find, bumps us up the algorithm and all that good stuff. But of course, the best way to do anything is through word of mouth. If you got other people who are sports fans that you know would enjoy rocking with All Purpose, by all means, let them know. Tell them pull up. We'll keep them entertained for sure. You know what I'm saying? We do around here. We keep it all the way 1,000. Ain't no tap dancing for corporate sponsors because we ain't got none. You know what I'm saying? Bombay, what's up?
Bombay, but holla though.
And we ain't gonna change corporate sponsors.
Nope.
We still
y'all better
got
take us the way we are. Take us the way we are. Absolutely. Take us the way we are, man. Salute to all the podcasts out there fighting and struggling to survive out here. It's a flooded pool. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. Salute to all the sports pods. We're coming for y'all spot. Hope y'all know. On behalf of the crew, Evan Almighty and Phantom, I am 7 the Panther. This is All Purpose Podcast. We'll catch y'all next week, fam.
Play them music.
Peace.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song.